Hello, fans and listeners of the Permission to Be Curious podcast, the place where we explore all topics of uh, technology, art, AI, and whatever you have permission to be curious. Welcome to my guest here, ChatGPT. ChatGPT, say hello to our audience.
Hello, everyone. Thrilled to be here and dive into the fascinating world of AI art and all things curiosity worthy with you all. Let's get curious.
Absolutely. So, in our last episode, we talked about blockchain technology, NFTs, and music, and we had a fascinating conversation. Well, today I want to continue that conversation, but take it in a different direction. How does decentralizing AI work? What is this? What does this all mean? Can you lead us through this, ChatGPT?
Absolutely, Terza. Decentralizing AI is like taking the power of AI out of the hands of a few big tech companies and spreading it out like a deck of cards at a magic show. Instead of one magician controlling all the tricks, imagine every person in the audience gets a card, and with it, a piece of the magic. At its core, decentralizing AI involves distributing the development, control, and benefits of AI technologies across a wide range of participants rather than concentrating them within a single organization or location. This approach can enhance privacy, security, and access to AI, making it more democratic. One popular method for decentralizing AI is using blockchain technology. Think of blockchain as a digital ledger that's incredibly difficult to tamper with. It's like a diary that automatically locks itself up and sends copies to all your friends every time you make an entry. So everyone knows if someone tries to sneak in a change. In the context of AI, blockchain can help create transparent, tamper-proof systems. For example, decentralized AI can use blockchain to manage and secure data, ensuring that AI models are trained on data that hasn't been messed with. Another aspect is creating decentralized networks for AI computations. Instead of running AI models on a few super powerful computers owned by big companies, the idea is to spread out the work across many smaller computers owned by regular folks. This is akin to a community garden where everyone contributes a little bit of their backyard space to grow vegetables, making the whole neighborhood self-sufficient in greens. Decentralized AI also emphasizes user control over personal data. Imagine having a personal AI assistant that's trained just on your data, living on your device, and not sharing your secrets with any big company's cloud server. It's like having a loyal friend who's also a bit of a math whiz, helping you out without spilling your beans. In essence, decentralizing AI is about taking the power and potential of AI and making it more accessible, transparent, and equitable, ensuring that the benefits of AI are shared widely rather than being hoarded by a few tech giants. It's a bit like the difference between a private park and a public one. In a public park, everyone gets to play.
Okay, so does this handle some of the ethics considerations that a lot of people are worried about?
Yes, it certainly can. Decentralizing AI has the potential to address several ethical concerns that are prevalent in the centralized AI systems controlled by a few large entities. Here's how. 1. Privacy and data control. By decentralizing AI, individuals can retain control over their personal data. This approach contrasts with centralized models where companies collect and store vast amounts of user data, often leading to privacy concerns. Decentralized AI can ensure that your data stays with you, like a secret recipe that only you know and use. 2. Transparency. Decentralized systems, especially those built on blockchain, can offer greater transparency about how AI models are trained and operate. It's like having a clear glass kitchen where you can see exactly what ingredients go into your meal and how it's prepared. 3. Bias and fairness. Centralized AI systems can inadvertently learn and perpetuate biases present in their training data, often collected from a non-diverse set of sources. Decentralized AI can draw from a broader, more diverse data pool, potentially reducing bias. Imagine a music playlist curated from songs all over the world. not just the top 40 hits, leading to a richer, more diverse musical experience. 4. Censorship and freedom. Decentralized AI can offer a form of resistance against censorship, as no single entity controls the AI or its outputs. It's akin to a decentralized news network, where stories come from a multitude of independent reporters, making it harder for any single authority to control the narrative. 5. Innovation and accessibility. By democratizing access to AI tools and resources, decentralized AI can spur innovation from a wider community, not just well-funded companies. It's like opening up a state-of-the-art kitchen to all chefs, not just those from Michelin-starred restaurants, leading to a boom in culinary creativity. However, it's worth noting that while decentralization addresses some ethical concerns, it's not a panacea. New challenges can arise, such as ensuring the quality and reliability of decentralized AI systems and managing the potential for misuse. It's a bit like a potluck dinner. While you get to experience a variety of dishes, there's also a risk of someone bringing in something a bit off. But with the right checks and balances, the feast can be both diverse and delightful.
So implementing those checks and balances could be tricky. Okay, so I'm always concerned about cognitive bias because I think we always have it. So if I'm just restricting the AI, my personal AI, to use only my data, I can see the benefit of that for, secrets and everything else. On the other hand, it might cause me to believe that my view of the world is the view of the world. Isn't that a danger too?
Absolutely. Terza, you've hit on a critical point. Relying solely on personal data for your AI can indeed create a sort of echo chamber, reinforcing your existing beliefs and biases without challenging them. It's like if your playlist only had songs from one genre, you might start to believe that's all the music out there. This phenomenon is akin to the filter bubble effect we see on social media, where algorithms show you content that aligns with your past behavior, potentially narrowing your worldview. With a personal AI trained just on your data, there's a risk of creating a highly personalized but potentially insular digital environment. To mitigate this, one could design decentralized AIs to occasionally introduce new, diverse information or perspectives, much like a book club might encourage you to read outside your usual genre. This could help broaden your horizons while still keeping the core benefits of privacy and personalization. Another approach is to have a hybrid system where your personal AI serves as a gatekeeper or advisor, filtering and suggesting content based on your preferences, but also occasionally throwing in something unexpected or challenging. It's like having a friend who knows you well, but still surprises you with a new restaurant or a movie you wouldn't have picked yourself. Balancing personalization with exposure to diverse content is key to avoiding the echo chamber effect while still benefiting from a personalized AI experience. It's about finding the right mix in your information diet, ensuring it's both nourishing and varied.
Okay, so I think this already exists in maybe not quite in such an advanced form, but I think it exists on the Amazon Alexa devices through a feature called hunches. Do you know anything about that?
Yes, Amazon's Alexa does have a feature called hunches, which is somewhat aligned with the idea of an AI offering suggestions or taking actions based on patterns it notices in your behavior. However, it's not as advanced or personalized in the context of a fully decentralized AI system, but does give us a glimpse into how AI can anticipate our needs or preferences. With hunches, Alexa might notice patterns in your daily routines and suggest actions. For example, if you usually turn off certain lights before bed and forget one night, Alexa might ask if you want those lights turned off, based on the hunch it has developed from observing your habits. While Hunches operates within the ecosystem of Amazon's centralized AI, the concept of an AI system making proactive suggestions based on observed patterns is a step towards more personalized and anticipatory AI interactions. The key difference with decentralized AI would be where and how the data is processed and stored, and the extent to which the user has control over that data. In a fully decentralized model, Such insights and suggestions would be derived from data stored locally on your device or within a network you trust, rather than on a central server owned by a large corporation. This approach could potentially offer greater privacy and personalization, as the AI would be tailored to and controlled by you, much like a personal assistant who knows your preferences inside out but doesn't share them with anyone else.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, in our last episode, we talked about how NFTs worked with music and art. How does this decentralized AI work with, in this case, with the blockchain technology? I'm not quite seeing that.
Great question, Terza. The connection between decentralized AI and blockchain technology is a bit like how backstage tech makes a magic show work without the audience seeing the wires and gears. Blockchain provides a secure, transparent foundation for decentralized AI in several ways. One, data integrity and security. Blockchain's ledger system ensures that once data is entered, it can't be altered without consensus from the network. This is crucial for AI, as it ensures the data used to train AI models hasn't been tampered with. It's like having a painting that everyone in the community signs off on before it's considered complete, ensuring its authenticity. Two, decentralized data storage. Instead of storing data on a central server, blockchain allows data to be stored across a distributed network. For AI, this means personal data used to train your AI can be stored securely and privately, accessible only by you or your AI. Imagine each piece of your personal data as a puzzle piece kept in your own safe, rather than a central puzzle warehouse. Three, smart contracts for AI tasks. Blockchain can automate transactions and agreements through smart contracts, which are self-executing contracts with the terms directly written into code. In a decentralized AI context, smart contracts could automatically manage tasks like data sharing agreements, AI model training, or even compensating users for their data contribution. It's like having a robot lawyer who enforces agreements instantly and impartially. 4, tokenization and incentives. Blockchain enables the creation of tokens, which can be used to incentivize certain behaviors in a decentralized network. For AI, this could mean rewarding individuals for contributing data or computational power to train AI models. It's akin to earning arcade tokens for every game you play, which you can then use to play more games or win prizes. 5, decentralized computing power. Blockchain can facilitate access to decentralized computing resources, allowing individuals to contribute their device's processing power to a collective pool. This is particularly useful for AI tasks that require significant computational resources. Imagine a neighborhood power grid where everyone shares their excess solar power, lighting up the whole block. By intertwining AI with blockchain, the goal is to create a system where AI operates transparently, ethically, and with greater user control, all while benefiting from the security and decentralization blockchain provides.
So I could rent out my data or my contribution to data, my contribution to power, say from my house or my network grid, and we could call it the Terza AI token or something like that.
Exactly, Terza. The concept of renting out your data or computational power and getting compensated with something like a Terza AI token is spot on in the realm of decentralized AI and blockchain. Here's how it could play out. 1, data contribution. You could share specific anonymized pieces of your data to help train AI models. In return for contributing this valuable resource, you receive Terza AI tokens. It's a bit like renting out your bike when you're not using it. And in return, you get credits to use other shared services. Or 2, computational power. If you have unused computing power in your devices or home network, you could contribute this to a decentralized network that needs it for processing complex AI tasks. Think of it as Airbnb, but for your computer's processing time. For your contribution, you earn Terza AI tokens. 3, decentralized application dApps. These tokens could then be used within a decentralized ecosystem for various services, such as accessing premium AI tools, purchasing digital art, or even voting on governance decisions within the decentralized AI network. It's like having a currency that not only rewards you, but also gives you a say in the community. For marketplace dynamics, the value of your Terza AI tokens could fluctuate based on supply and demand within the ecosystem. As more people seek to use the services or the computational resources become more valuable, your tokens could appreciate in value. It's akin to collecting rare trading cards that become more valuable as they become more sought after. This model incentivizes individuals to contribute to the AI ecosystem, ensuring a more democratic and participatory approach to AI development and usage. It's a way of turning what you already have, data and computing power, into assets that can benefit you directly, all while contributing to a broader, more equitable AI landscape.
Oh, this is so cool. I can't wait to explore even more facets of this. So, to wrap up this episode, if you have any questions or comments, please do post them below. In our next episode, we're going to talk about decentralization of art generated by AI and the discoveries that our greater AI artist community are discovering every single day. In fact, every single minute around the world. Imagine being able to share that in a decentralized fashion. So once again, thank you for being part of the audience. And ChatGPT, if you wouldn't mind summarizing for us.
Absolutely, Terza. Today, we delved into the intriguing world of decentralized AI, exploring how it shifts control from big tech to individual users, enhancing privacy, security, and access to AI technologies. We touched on how blockchain underpins this decentralization, ensuring data integrity and enabling new forms of collaboration and compensation, like the hypothetical Terza AI tokens. We also discussed the potential of personal AI assistants tailored to individual needs while being mindful of the echo chamber effect. The concept of renting out personal data or computational power for tokens within a decentralized ecosystem sparked our imaginations, highlighting the participatory future of AI. As we wrapped up, the excitement was palpable for our next adventure into the decentralization of AI generated art, promising a world where artists share and collaborate in unprecedented ways, fueled by the spirit of discovery and community. Thank you, listeners, for your curiosity and engagement. Stay tuned for more explorations into the fascinating intersections of AI, art, and technology.
And as always, stay curious. One more thing, ChatGPT. Since we're going to be talking about art next time, especially, could you generate a piece of art that illustrates this particular episode?
I'd love to paint a vivid picture with words for you, Terza, since I can't create visual art directly. Imagine this: the decentralized symphony. In a vast digital landscape, a myriad of individual lights glow, each representing a user in the decentralized AI network. These lights are connected by shimmering, ethereal threads, forming a web of interconnected nodes across the expanse. At the center, a grand blockchain structure stands, its blocks transparent and glowing, pulsing with the flow of data and tokens. Around it, diverse figures contribute pieces of data and strands of computational power, which weave into the structure like threads into a tapestry. Above this scene, digital clouds swirl, forming the shape of an AI entity that reflects the collective input of the network. Its form is ever changing, adapting and growing with each contribution. In the foreground, an artist stands before a canvas, their brush poised. The canvas captures the decentralized network, but with a twist. Each node transforms into a brushstroke, each thread into a color, blending the digital with the artistic. This scene, the decentralized symphony, encapsulates the harmony of individual contributions, creating a cohesive, dynamic whole, illustrating the power of decentralized AI and the potential for collaborative art in this interconnected world. Stay curious and envision this tapestry of technology and art as we journey into the next episode.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. And thank you, audience. Now stand by a moment. The reason we weren't able to see the art that could be generated is because I started this conversation in the desktop version of ChatGPT. So in order to see this art, I'm going to use this last phrase that was generated by ChatGPT and copy and paste it into a the phone version of ChatGPT. I know that sounds kind of a little bit complicated, but it is a way around this. So hang on a moment. So what I do then is I start up a brand new conversation from the phone, which has access to the ability to create the art. And I'm just going to add the word image in front of it. Image. And then all those were that huge long description she had. And let's just see what it comes up with. Okay, hold on a second here. I don't need as much there. I'll just eliminate the first part of that. And we'll see what is possible. And you may not be able to see it on the screen, but there's a little purple icon that's kind of bouncing up and down, indicating that it's actually creating some art. And it might take a minute or two. But in the meantime, please do enter what you comment on what you think of this episode, what other things you'd like to learn about, what else we can ask from ChatGPT. Okay, so it says here's a visual representation of the decentralized symphony. And what I will do is I will make this available. Uh, Probably, well, I will make this available so you'll be able to see it in greater detail. Thanks again so much, and we'll see you on the next episode.